Hi, my name is Dyson, and I have sat with so many first-time homebuyers, and one thing that is consistent from client to client is the stress and anxiety of how they're going to manage all of these different pieces at the same time. What if we sell first and we haven't bought in something? What happens between the transactions? How much money will I make on this sale? Will it cover the updates and the renovations that we've invested in the property? Where will we even go? My down payment is tied in the sale of the first property. How will I afford to buy the second? It was stressful to just buy, and now we have to buy and sell at the same time. One of the best things that I recommend first off, before we even start the process, is getting clear on your why. This is really important because identifying why you are doing this is going to be your lighthouse in the process. Your why is unique to you. It can be whatever you want it to be. Maybe you're wanting to take out some profit and upsize your home. Maybe you want to move for a promotion for work. Maybe you just want to move. Whatever the reason, it's totally up to you and it's a personal decision. Now, many of you may be having a hard time identifying your why. Let's reformat it and answer this simple question. What happens if you don't move? And that may be your motivation to keep you on track with selling your first property. The next thing that I suggest is start to take inventory and collect documents. Now, this is a couple points that you're going to want to do again before we even dive in fully and start the listing process. So the first thing that I suggest is take inventory of the upgrades, the renovations that you've made. Is there any certifications or permits, receipts that you can include that is, again, just going to add value to that property? The second thing that I would encourage you to consider in this step is, what do you love about your property? What are those quirks, those things that only you would know? We want to know those things so that we can highlight and emphasize that in our marketing down the road in the listing process. The third thing that you're going to want to do is put your buyer's glasses on and take a walk through the property as if this was the first time you were seeing the property. What are things that stand out? Maybe it's scuffs on the wall, dirty window. What are you noticing as a buyer with your buyer glasses on? The next thing I encourage you to do is to check out your budget. Do you have a sum of money that you're willing to invest in the pre-listing prep work? This is arguably one of the most important parts of that pre-listing work. If you're curious to know what goes into pre-listing, check out my video where I interviewed a stager, Julie Miller, and she actually provided free, no charge, her pre-list checklist that you can download easily in this other video. The next thing that I'm gonna ask you to do is take inventory of what are the things that you are happy to sell with the property. This includes light fixtures, window coverings, appliances. Everything is negotiable, but we wanna be really, really clear with what's going with the property and what's excluded. The next big thing I would suggest is getting any consumer debt under control. We want to make sure that we're paying down any debts when possible to ensure that there is no bumps in the road through the process in your financials when listing your first property. The next important step in your pre-listing process is downloading our totally free seller's guide with the link below. This is a manual from understanding your why all the way through the process to popping champagne in your new home. Everything in here is written by a millennial for millennials just like yourself, and this is a proven strategy full of tips and tricks that are going to blow your mind. So if you want to take a look at our seller's guide, click the link below. It will be instantly emailed to you. The last step in your pre-listing prep is to remember to breathe. This is going to be a bumpy process at times, but knowing that you have a trusted team behind you taking care of all of the nuances and moving pieces should give you some ease at mind. If you're feeling a little less stressed about the process of selling your first home, then I would encourage you to like and subscribe to this video. We post videos every week with proven strategies, tips, and tricks for the first-time homebuyer and the first-time seller. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I can't wait until next week.